Hello. Hopefully you're not going to be able to hear my husband in the garage making all sorts of noise. I might have to tell him to be quiet. We'll see how it goes. So let me know if it gets annoyed and you can start hearing stuff. He's doing something to a car. I don't know. Anyway, hello. It's been a few weeks, but I'm back. And we are going to do some singing today. We're going to do a song that we haven't done yet, which is called Sweet Dreams. I've done a few versions of this, but this is kind of like the first time I've actually done something like this with a cappella. So thought I'd give it a go and see how we get on. Do a warm-up first, and then we'll just get straight on with it. It's been a funny old couple of weeks, and I don't know, it feels like it's gone on forever now. I'm very much ready to kind of go and see people and things like that. I know obviously we can't, but yeah, missing people, missing choir as well. I don't know when it is that we're going to be able to do choir again, but yeah, definitely missing it. Anyway, let's get on. So we will do our breathing warm-ups first. So we're going to breathe in, hold it for 4, and then breathe out. So it goes, I'll do it first. It goes, hold it. So breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, and then breathe out. Here we go. After 4, I count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Hold it. And breathe out. Lovely. Let's do that again. This time we are going to breathe in for 5. We're going to hold for 5 and then breathe out for 5. So getting a little bit longer. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed, sitting up straight. You can stand up if you really wanted to. But if you are sitting down, just try and make sure you're nice and straight. So breathing in for 5. Here we go. And in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. We are going to do a little bit of scales and stuff like that. We'll also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is our favourite. Here we go. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to sing up to 5. And then when we get to 5, we're going to go back around again and start singing at 1. Okay? Let's have a go. After 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. I've not sang for a very long time, and you really do get out of practice. It's been quite a while now since I've done any proper singing, and it's definitely, I can tell. All right, let's do one of the scales that we have done before. So it's going, I will start a bit lower. So it goes, so actually it's not a scale, it's technically like you're starting off with a chord or arpeggio. And so we're going, and then there's a bit of a jump. And then when you come down, to start off with, we're going to do R. Okay, so we're going to have and I've also forgotten to play the piano in this time. 2, 3, 4. We're going to go up again, and we're going to go up. 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. We're going to do the same notes, but instead of, we're going to go R on the way up and E on the way down. So it's going to go I, E. Have a go. 2, 3, 4. We're going to end on an R. And again, 2, 3, 4. Let's move up a little bit. Let's start off just R. 2, 3, 4. And then this time we're going to do the R on the way up and the E on the way down. 2, 3, 4. I want you to switch it around this time, getting your brain going. So we're going to go E on the way up and R on the way down. So it's going to sound like this. E, R. We'll do an R at the end because that sounds nice. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. E, R. Move one more up. 2. We're going to do R all the way up and all the way down. 2, 3, 4. And then E on the way up, R on the way down. Here we go. E, 2, 3, 4. E, R. Well done. Last warm up that we're going to do. We've done this before as well. So it goes we. So you go saying the word we. So we go together. And we go we, and you've got to slide between the notes going down. You do it twice. We, and then the third one, you meet the note in the middle. So we. Let's try. This one. 2, 3, 4. We. Lovely. We're going to move up to here. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Let's jump up a bit. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll jump one more up. Let's go to the major tomorrow. 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Right. On with the song. So we've got Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. And what I want to do in the background, we're going to have Seven Nation Army. If you don't know that song, you probably would know it if you'd heard the dum 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 dum. So if you've got the So we've got that in the background. And then over the top, we're going to have sweet dreams are made of these. It fits really well together. There are loads of other songs that fit into it as well. I did a really, really good version recently with some of my sixth form at school, but I cannot remember what we did. So I've tried to work out what we could do. I will play you a little bit of what I have just done. And when I say I've just done this, I did this maybe about 5 minutes ago. So it isn't a finished version by any means, but you might get an idea about what I'm talking about. So this is the whole thing all together. Let me know if you can hear or if something needs to be turned up and things like that. That definitely needs to turn it up. Okay. I think that's going to be okay. Let me know. Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody is looking for something that I want to use you. Someone that I want to be used by you. Someone that I want to use you. Someone that I want to be used. It's a bit messy because I've not kind of sorted out the different levels of how loud things need to be, but you kind of get an idea. So we're going to have the bass parts we're going to start with first. For the bass part, we're going to have the bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba ba da da da. Actually, we're going to do it to do. So it's going do 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 do, and you're just going to keep going over and over that. It does change and it does develop as we go on, but that's how we're going to start it off. So the do 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 do. Let's hear people doing that. You can do this whatever part you are. I always say this, but especially when nobody else can kind of hear what you're doing and you're not interfering with anybody else, have a go at singing somebody else's parts, because you know you might surprise yourself. I'm talking on my microphone today. That might be a bit better. Okay, so do 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 do. If it's too low for you, do 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 do. That's not too high for a soprano, even an alto. So have a little go. Here we go, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And that's it, all the way through. There is another part. So what would happen if I was doing this in a proper rehearsal? I'd probably split the altos in half. Maybe even have more groups than that. But there are two kind of parts which are not the tune. So we're going to have the parts that go do-do, do-do, ah, do-do, do-do, ah. So there's two different parts. One of them's on one note and another one is on a slightly higher note. If I play you them on this recording, you'll be able to hear. So we've got, let's mute this one, let's mute this one. So that's the first one. Da 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 ah, da 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 ah, and then the second one's going to come in. So let's hear that again. Da da ah, da 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 ah, and that happens all the way through. Doesn't matter which one you do, altos, you can pick, I don't mind, but you're either da-da, da-da, or da-da, da-da, It's also kind of, if you are got a low soprano, you're probably good with that one as well. And then when you put the bass part on as well, the backing will sound like this. I'll play you all the backing. And this carries on all the way through. Well, the verse, it carries on all the way through the verse. So the verse has that all the way through. And then over the top of that, we stick the tune, which is why it's a cappella, because there's no piano that's going to be playing, there's no guitar or anything like that. It is just people's voices, which is what a cappella is. So we're trying to build it up. And what we'd like to do ideally is just start with one part, then add another, then add another. So we're going to start with the basses, and then we're going to add on the first kind of lowest alto part. Da-da, da-da, then we have the da-da, da-da, until we end up with, like, that is the backing. So they are the instruments. So if you've got the do, 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 you're essentially the bass guitar. If you've got one of the da-da, da-da, bits, you're probably like a normal electric guitar. Think of it a little bit like that. Okay, let's have a little go. So you can pick your part, don't mind. If you're a bass, you've got a do, 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 or you can sing it up the octave if you want to have a go. Do, 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 do. And then we've got the da, 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 or the da, 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 Doesn't matter which one you do. Let's see what it's all going to sound like together. I'll play the backing with everything on, just so that we can hear it. Here we go. So now I'm going to give you a counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 How did that go? That's all we're doing over and over again. While that is going on, we have got the line, which is just the tune. So if I'm going to play you just the tune to start off with, without any instruments in the background, it's going to sound a little bit bare, but you'll kind of hear what I'm talking about. Dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. So that's without anything on. And then we're going to add in the rest of the tracks as well. And it will kind of stand out a little bit more. I've gone, my accent's gone a bit weird as well. Stand out a little bit more. All right, I've not talked to anybody for a very long time, I don't think. Here we go. So this is everybody in. So you can pick the bass parts, you can pick one of the alto parts, the do-do, do-do, or you can pick the tune. The words for the tune are in the description box, hopefully, or have a little bit of a Google for them, see if you can find them. Okay, let's have a go. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. When we get to the some of them want to use you, what you might hear is there's a little harmony part that happens. I'll just play you. Oh, sorry, just play you just the harmony part so you can hear. Some of them want to use you. So that's the harmony part, so it's slightly higher because the tune's going, some of them want to use you. And the harmony part's going, some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. So it's the same going up and down of notes. It's just this kind of the harmony part's a little bit higher. So if you are someone that wants to sing the tune, you can. If you're an alto, I'd suggest singing the tune normally as like the tune bit. If you are a soprano, you want to have a go doing the tune, you can. But when we get to the some of them want to use you, have a go at singing it up the octave a little bit. Okay, let's go from just that bit. Some of them. So you're either going to be some of them want to use you. If you're a bass, have a go at singing the tune as well. Doesn't matter at the moment. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to use you. They're the notes that you're going to go for. Here we go. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. On its own, it doesn't sound fantastic. When all the other parts come together, that's when it's going to sound really good. So let's have a go putting all of the parts on, see how it's going to sound. Here we go. And then we're going to start adding some other songs potentially as well. All right, so this is all of the parts all together. I'll count you in. So, do, 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 do. Da, 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 ah. Or, da, 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 ah. So if you're one of the backing parts, they're your notes. If you're the tune, hold on a minute. You don't come in straight away. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da da ah, da 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 da. And the tune. Sweet dreams are made of these. Da 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 ah, da 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 ah, da 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 ah. Harmony. Some of them want to use you. Da 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 ah, da 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 ah, da 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 ah. I feel like that was probably all right. I don't know. No one's chatting on the oh, Dad, I can hear it. How did that go, Dad? Was that okay? All right, let's have a go. Thinking of the other songs. So there are loads that fit with it. So we've also already got the Seven Nation Army, which is the dun 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 dun. The song for that, I'm gonna fight 'em off. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. Goes really, really well. There's also a few more that fit with it. And what I thought we could do, you can pick which one of these songs you would like to sing. And then you can kind of, oh, thanks, Jess. Thanks, Dad. It's going all right. It's sounding good. We're okay. You can pick which one of the songs you want to have a go at singing and singing it over the top of the backing. So the Seven Nation Army one goes really well. Have a little Google of the lyrics if you're not sure. The Eurythmics one that we've just been doing. Rolling in the Deep by Adele goes really well. I'll show you that one in a second. And then Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. So any one of those songs are going to fit. I'll do a little bit of a demo now so you can kind of get the idea. So I'm going to take off, if I get the right tracks, I'm going to take off the tune and I'm just going to have the backing. So if the backing's going Gonna fight 'em off. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip 'em off. Taking their time right behind my back. Now I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. So that's the one for Seven Nation Army. I did not have the lyrics in front of me, so I'll probably sound them all wrong, but you get the idea. Rolling in the Deep fits really, really nicely as well. If you don't know the words, just want to go, there's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me up the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. And that ship as in like boats. Ship. I'll lay your ship bare. I thought it was something else for a very long time and I used to tell the kids they couldn't sing it until I Googled the words. Okay. So that was going to sound like this. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your shit there. So that works. It's just a bit quick, but it does work. We might be able to slow this down in a second. And then the last one was the Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. That one. So that's going to sound like, I'm not sure about the words for this one. The lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers. I started singing the harmony part. There's a harmony part for that one, which I've done before. Ignore that bit. So it's going, with the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I'll do it again so I've got the right tune. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers. And then the words go a bit odd. You're definitely going to have to Google the words for that one because I'm not sure. Funny story. I did my dissertation at university to that song. Wrote 12,000 words about that song. Anyway, we're going to have a go at singing. What I'd like you to do is pick one of the songs. I'm going to play the backing and I want you to have a go at singing just your song, the one that you would like to have a go at doing. I'm not going to sing because I don't want to put you off. Just as a quick recap though, we've got Sweet Dreams Are Made of These that we've been learning. There's the one that I just sang. Here we are now, entertainers. That one, I can't remember the words to. There's a fire starting in your heart, reaching the fever pitch and bringing me out the dark. The Rolling in the Deep one. And then, the Seven Nation Army one. And they're gonna fight 'em off. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. Have a go, see which one you want to do. I will count you in because I want everyone to start at a particular point. Obviously, no one's going to be able to hear you other than yourself, but you'll kind of get an idea about what it might sound like. All right, here we go. So don't start straight away. 1, 2, 3, go. hopefully that works somehow for you. If it didn't, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. All right, what I'd like us to do, we're going to play again. I've put the vocals back on, so you're going to hear Sweet Dreams, but have a go at singing your song over the top of it. So I'll demo, so you'll hear Sweet Dreams, and then I'll do the Seven Nation Army one over the top as well. It might sound a little bit messy, but just bear with, okay? They're gonna fight them off. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip them off. Taking their time right behind my back. Now they're talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind the cigarette. So it works really, really well layered on top of each other. Okay, I'm going to play it again. This one, you can either sing along to Sweet Dreams, you can sing along to one of the da 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 or dum da 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 dum dum, or you could put one of your own songs in and see if it fits. Okay, let's have a go. I am just going to do what, I'm going to stay quiet. I'll count you in for when you need to start singing, but other than that, I'm going to stay quiet, otherwise it's going to get really confusing. So, Rolling in the Deep, the Sweet Dreams, Smells Like Teen Spirit, or Seven Nation Army. Need people like shouting at me the answers because my brain won't work fast enough. Here we go. So, whichever part you want to do, I'm going to count you in. So this is from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. How did that go? I believe it went really, really well. So Jess, you really like Sweet Dreams with Rolling in the Deep? Yeah, I think. Let's have a go. I'm going to try singing Rolling in the Deep, and I think then we'll call it a day. So you can join in with me singing Rolling in the Deep if you want, or you can sing Sweet Dreams or one of your own ones. See, put 3 songs over the top of it if you want and see what that goes like. So here we go. This is the last time we're going to do it. So I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. That's a tricky one to kind of keep going. I think it'd sound really, really good, but without the tune on from Sweet Dreams as well. Okay, we're gonna call it a night, and then we will reconvene next week. Always surprises me how many people watch the videos. I look back and I think a lot of people watch them back over the week. I think they've been getting like 50 views and stuff like that. And we don't kind of have that many people inquire all the time. So thank you very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. It gives me something to do. It gives me something to keep my brain going, keep me focused. And hopefully it won't be too soon till we can see each other in real life, which should be lovely. So I will see you next week. And yeah, bye-bye. Bye, everybody.